Greetings, mortals. I am Natus, the ruler of the underworld, and today we are reacting to the newest chapter of Four Nights of the Apocalypse, chapter 122, titled The Washouts. And look at the panel with, well, the first page with Gawain and Tristan. It turns out my prediction about us very likely focusing on this fight before we focus on the other fights, so we don't have we jump around the whole thing or the whole battlefield a bit. Isn't it correct? Because we have both Gawain and Tristan, which, funny enough, similar to how the chapter where I believe all the three major antagonists of the arc, the Fusion and the Chaos Creature, Mortlak, and Tenor, were all look differently than they were when they actually had a fight. Which, funny enough, Mortlak actually made himself look more accurate when he removed the helmet. We have a similar situation going on here as we have Gawain in her normal. I guess it's fair to call it a normal form, and Tristan with both his gods and demon eyes, being there, both looking serious, like they're gonna smack you down. Especially Gawain. Like, she really looks like she's gonna be. If you call me a washout, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. So yeah. Anyway, so let's get into this chapter. So we start this chapter off with the chaos creature walking towards Tristan, still being beaten into the side of the pillar, as we have someone talking to him. Nephilium, open your eyes. As then Tristan is like, oh. As he opens his eyes, he sees the chaos creature. It's kind of looking like he's kind of trying to keep itself together or stop walking or something, like trying to resist it. As we have the chaos creature, or more properly Swords, and probably the other demons that were fused in there, being like, call for the demon lord. He may yet be able to stop us. Since, that is the logical thing. I mean, he's a cameo character from a previous series. He should also show up. So, yeah, that's kind of basically what they're asking for. As then we have Trisha be like, Swords, is that you? I don't know what's going on with it. As then we have Swords be like, we failed to protect Sir Percival, and now we've fallen for the human's trap. Well, not really human's trap, more uses magic than I think, but whatever you want to use. As we also see the lion being like, I'm a full body, not just a torso. Why am I a torso? I'm literally the punching back here. As Swords then says, hurry, I can't keep holding off myself any longer. So yeah, we have him resisting. So this is interesting, the fact that we do see some resistance format, because it's always was kind of question previous chaos creatures didn't exactly have in their own free will. I mean, granted, Galant and Malaska, male Galant basically, were both already servants. I wasn't that they didn't have free will. Their free will was already taken, and their fusion just kind of was put on top of that. So we didn't see free will. We didn't get any free will from Nauseant's adopted father or anything like that. I believe the closest thing to free will was in Grudge of Edinburgh, where I think if I remember correctly, I think there was some not really resistance, which probably why I didn't get caught onto it until someone mentioned it. But there was a bit of a free will going on with Darth Pierce, who was kind of starting to toy with the meat flash or whatever it was of Derriere, and Ludo's shell possessing Gildart's wife's body. We're kind of toying and tormenting them, enjoying it. That's kind of what's going on here. So it's kind of this time it's we must protect Sir Percival, and Swords' will is kind of trying to get control of it, to help it any way he can. As then we have Tristan saying, I will save you! You? Please. Dude. I know that it's mental, and technically, if Tristan is not using any of his power-up states, Like throughout the entire chapter, he doesn't even use like both eyes or for any the goddess or demon, but it's just kind of funny how he says that. Like at this point, I really am getting the impression that the only reason why Tristan is even stronger than Percival and Gawain isn't because he's stronger, but it's because he has like more actual training, while the other two are. Okay, Gawain is pretty much unknown. We can assume she has some combat training, but we have no idea to what extent. And Percival only training and combat and all that is literally from the first chapter onwards. So very limited. So it's kind of difficult to take Tristan serious at this point. As we have Swordsback, no, you can't. Your power would never stop us. You are weakling, dude. I literally beat you in my power-up state like you were nothing, you bitch. As we have Tristan be like, no, I'll do it. I'll show you I can. As he jumps in his base form. You know, alright, you could make an argument that he does not want to use Demon Clan, but why is he not using Goddess Clan? Like, generally speaking, like, I don't believe there was ever any mention, any reference, or anything of the sort that would make him be like, I don't want to use the Goddess Clan members. I don't want to use the Goddess Clan magic. Like, even wings. Like, why is he not using Goddess Clan wings or anything like that? But anyways, we have in the chaos creature gaining control as it just like slams, just I think punches Tristan to the floor and it's very like cool panel where it's like it's kind of like this very like super speed panel, but it's like also very slow where it punches Tristan down by his like legs all kind of, he's kind of all over, wobbly all over the place. As we have Tristan like managing to regain a bit of his footing and he falls down on all fours. As then Tristan looks back behind him and he sees that he actually dropped his swords as they're on the floor. As the chaos creature goes for a swing with its blade. As then we have it swinging down, as then Tristan is able to jump out of the way, or at the very least is able to like jump to a bit further behind the creature, the swing. So he's able to grab his sword, so he's be able to block it. As then he picks up and he just has like trapped in the sword swing. And he's able to like hold down to it a bit, like so like so yeah, he's a bit able to hold on a bit, but unfortunately for Tristan, all of his efforts goes to waste because the creature just like goes naturally in the air. You know how kind of like a golf. I believe someone used a like a golf analogy, like this. The creature is hitting like a golf club or a baseball bat or one of those type of sports. As then it just sends Tristan and everything in the rubber in the air. As then just like ah. As then Tristan looks down at the creature. He sees that mouth. And that mouth in its chest actually opens it up and it's like getting some fire rate to send at Tristan, so it's not like a decoration like Melascula and Galant's hats were in the torso for Male Galant, you know, the ones like you know how like one of the like burns that Tristan did when he went demon mode was like you are just stop talking, you use this decoration, kinda like one of those situations is going on here. As there we have the chaos creature like setting fire out at Tristan as it hits him directly. As it's just like ah. As then we have Chia and Solde as they're like, ugh. And Chia's like, no. As Isolde's like, Prince Tristan, I'm sorry that 2 wounds are not even our direct. Not even in our like vital death joints are keeping us from helping you. Oh no! Again, like I don't know if this is like plot thing, but it's kind of funny how they're not even like mortally wounded. You just get like I'm sure they're like wouldn't seriously, but it's like kind of like still very like lost like that. Like Tristan is literally just on his knees, and they can't even use any spells or anything. As then we have Tristan falling to the ground, be like God, as the chaos creature is like slowly like moving forward again. As then we have we cut to the Percival platoon as Anne is showing us her cake, and she says, at this rate, Trishan is. As if Nonsense running to her, it's like, Angerhaland, don't try to force your body up. As then we have Nonsense coming to her, looking at a little scratch she got, and he sees that it's poison. It's like detoxification. So yeah, that creature, that tail piece, I believe, had some poison. I'm assuming that's like that's the ability of that whatever that woman had. That was a part of this like rip off Six Nights of Black group. Because I mean, I don't think the Six Nights of Black in the movie, that female actually had like a poison ability to her whip, but maybe that girl has that. Is it? Or maybe it's just a completely new thing. But still, I feel like it's probably just the girl's tail. I mean, we haven't seen she has like a normal tail or something, but yeah, I was not. I would like if her whip is the same shape as this guy, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a detail. And then we have Najat Agal Halant. All right, I took out the poison as like thank you. As then and like falls unconscious because I guess that I'm not sure if it's like the poison was so severe that it was even when it's like detoxified, it takes its course, or if it's just a damage from that kid. Like I don't think it's like that. I mean, what I don't want to say, I don't want to insult Anne's defense. I don't believe we ever like saw a very good like showing for Anne in terms of defense capabilities. Like she's definitely more of a block there with your sword and be very quick in strikes. Like she's not a tank basically. And it's kind of weird that she got knocked out from one blow, especially since this blow doesn't even seem to be like a direct thing. Like her scar is on her arm, not on her body, so it's kind of a weird thing, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe it would be. I mean, I don't remember if we like saw how it looked like when it hit, but maybe it was like a more like severe hit. It would look like in the anime, since limited panels. And we have Nazians be like, she passed out. Must be the damage she took, as it's confirmed. It has to be the damage. So yeah, or maybe just plot convenience. That could also be a reason, but to be fair, even if it wasn't plot convenience, I don't think I would be able to help against that chaos creature. And then we have Nauseans be like, 5, it vanishes once I pass out. Remember what Anne said when they were like going to their training. I was like, wait a minute, she said that her magic gets deactivated. That, which I think is actually more of a standard rule amongst most magic users, that the fact that magic deactivates, or at least if it's more of it's more of a status active magic, it deactivates. As then we have oh no, as in he gets us like a scrape, and as in he turns a into a he gets petrified, turns to a stone. As then we see Levet removing her rapier. I'm assuming she like stabbed him in the back or something. Like not big, like it looks like it was kind of like a point, kind of like not too for a blood. Since I do believe she has to damage the skin or something. But anyways, we have Levet removing her rapier. It's like see, he uses magic petrification. And see, it's like, boy, oh boy, the tables have turned, eh? I feel like we might have mixed a couple of dialogues here, since I feel like this dialogue from Leave It would make more sense for Bucklock, but whatever, like he gives more that vibe, but I guess he also has a bit of that more vibe. As she stands there, as we have Roseback looking at her, oh, we managed to regain ourselves, as they are all kind of slowly standing up with the Uster guy also helping Bucklock, like, are you okay, dude? You were being spun around and now you were sent to the ground. As then we have a couple of panels where we have like Nauseant's being frozen in horror, turned to stone, Anne unconscious on the floor, Donnie turned to stone, thanking Kinan, and Isolde and Chion, I guess, decide to act like they are more morally wounded than they should be. I'm not entirely certain exactly how we're supposed to see it. But anyways, then we see Bucklock, who is kind of being. I'm not sure if Bucklock is so damaged to a point that he needs to uh, be helped up by the Rooster Helmet one, or if he's just like, alright, give me a minute, I need to. Well, can you help me hold me up a bit? I need to recharge a bit. As Bucklock's like, close one, huh? What was that magic event? Referring to Anne in the last chapter, as then we have Rooster saying like, it let up once that little girl fainted. It has to come from her, basically. then we have Levitt saying, best to do her in right away then. And then I was like, wait a minute, she's already defeated, she's human, and we don't need to do anything. As they have Roseback, we like, wait, Levitt? As Levitt's like, what? As Roseback's like, this damn battle is decided already. You don't have to go needlessly killing, do you? Like, I mentioned this multiple times and everyone's probably sick of saying me, but again, like, Roseback by all accounts seems to at the very least be like, this could be like one of her first proper like battles type of situation, so it's not surprised that she would be like asking like, we've kind of decided this battle, like we don't really have to kill anymore, like it's like unnecessary. But unfortunately for Rosebank, similar to how Anne doesn't share the same, similar to how Rosebank and Anne do not share the same kind of, like Anne in the group, they don't share the same kind of like morale there. So Levet is going full, let's say full Cheon with her answer to Roseback, which supposedly enough is still nicer than what Cheon would say actually. As Neva just tells Uzbek, don't give me that childish nonsense. These are enemies. Leave them and they are bound to impede Camelot again. Which I think is supposed to be taken more sinister, but consider the same the heroes do the same thing. Like it's not even like one of those let's debate the morality of the situation. Like the heroes straight up would do the same. Like I think Cheon even has like a similar like line. Like not the exact same, but he probably responds to her the same way, so kind of a nice little contrast there. But so it's kind of like I don't really view it like that more sense than they were. Like I guess maybe Rosebank thought they were gonna be better than them, than the companions or the Four Knights or something. But anyways, then we have the three-headed guy be like, there you have it, bah! As he goes to slice Donnie immediately like, yes, we shall kill him immediately. As then we have Gawain screaming to them, stop! As all of them kind of look at her. Well, not sure about the three-headed guy. I mean, the guy looks like he's staring at Donnie to get away hand, but he doesn't, so I'm not certain. As then we have Gawain saying she's like full, on her knees as she was getting up last chapter. Like, don't lay a hand on my friends. As they have the rooster head guy still saying, why? You are a conjurer with no magic now. Foo. I guess that's his laughing style, like foo. It's always supposed to be more like a chicken laughing or something, or rooster laughing or something like that. As they have those saying, you didn't forget that we've bound your magic, did you? And then we have like a bit of explanation on Gawain's restraints. As those like, and without that, you could never outmuscle those stone demons. A little girl like you can't do a thing. I mean, he's not wrong about. Yeah, I think I'm pretty accurate about Gawain's tiny form when it comes physically. As we also get a close up of it. As then we have Gawain saying, little girl, huh? Don't be absurd. He. Ha 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 ha. As she slowly like bulks up, like she gets like, she's at a normal state, but then she's like, boom! Going on to buff form. And like, ha! And she like starts to move her arms a bit. I guess these magic restraints do not work on transformations, or maybe whatever she does to get buff isn't like magic based or something. I'm not that certain. As they have Gawain saying, as she snaps it back when he should be like, I wanted to wait until I had a full charge, but so be it. As she's back in her muscle form, which... Oh, this kind of confirms that the Gawain's... Okay, this is a bit of a question about how does Gawain's sunshine, which I don't think it's ever actually been confirmed to be sunshine, I think she just referred to it as sun, or master sun. I think that's the only time we really have got like a good word for it. Word, but this kind of confirms that unlike Askenor's sunshine, I'm assuming it is sunshine supposed to be, where it was like based on day and night cycle. Gawain's is more of a when she's fully stuck on magic. Maybe she builds her magic from the sun or something like that. Like she can slowly regenerate like the solar panels kind of deal. but it takes some time to be fully. I'm not like certain on what her full charge is, since like Ascano's full charge at full power was dangerous to just be around. So I question. So I don't know why Gawain would ever really want to be fully charged. Maybe it's like a protection thing, like she used it more often, probably to get ladies. Let's be honest to ourselves. Uh, uh, so that's when she uses it very often. So she's never fully charged yet. But it's kind of different to say, especially if, like in the first arc where she appeared, like she was first like she was fit, but she wasn't like badoosh, badoosh, like that as muscular as she's shown in these two panels. Like she's not that beefy. So seeing her hair is kind of like a bit of a weird. So it's kind of like weird. So but here it's and also in between in the story itself, I do think she was like getting more muscular as the arc went on. So there was a bit of a question on that front. So from what I can assume, Gawain kind of charges his magic off. I'm going to if it's sun based as it should be by sunshine and all that. I'm assuming she like from the solar. She's kind of like a solar panel, but she has like an upwards limit that she's aware of, but she has to stay in the child form for longer periods of time. And while she now is in that state, she might, and now she's using going as much in a state where she's as much of a beefy as she can be in the previous state. So, or that's her upper limit. And I guess maybe in the previously in Leones before there was like a combat, she didn't like use it to its full potential. Maybe it was like something like, I am bigger and more muscular, but I'm not like my full. It was like full active state, which maybe that is also the reason why she was able to spend like days in that state without like depleting accidentally in the on their trip back. But anyways, we have the Chaos Knights immediately reacting to it. Like, they're immediately like, on the job as Livy's like, immediately like, why is the bite just foaming like that? She's a threat. We have to hold her down. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are gonna be able to hold her down. Like, I mean, you guys will literally gain blitz, will gain no diff by having her small form with just a few magic. Do you guys really think you're gonna be able to deal with her now? Anyways, we have the three-headed helmeted guy getting punched. We didn't have Livet also getting punched. We have Becca getting punched, and we have Rooster Head guy also getting punched. As we get this very awesome panel, and I'll be totally honest, probably like the best panel with Buff Gawain, because I don't know why, but I mean, maybe it's the fact that it doesn't seem like Gawain's head really changes that much. Maybe just like the bulking, maybe it's just exaggerated muscles on her or something. I'm not exactly certain, but this panel where she's like holding all the Chaos Knights except Rosebank in her arm looks probably like uh, it's probably like the best way she looked in this super muscular state. Maybe also the outfit. Maybe the outfit itself makes it look a little too exaggerated muscular. Or maybe it was like maybe Nakaba remembered Ascanor, and he kind of wanted to draw a little too much Ascanor-esque in this chapter. I'm not exactly certain, but regardless, we have all of them be like unconscious on there. I was like, oh, what just happened? And she's just like flexing on them in front of Rosebank. And then she looks at Rosebank and she's like, you may go. Thanks for trying to stop them. And Rosebank's like, ah. I'm not certain if she's terrified because of what Gawain just did, or if she's like, oh my god, this woman is thick as all hell. Like, some people actually question if she even wears pants because that's how skin tight that suit is. So yeah, it is like one of those things. So it's like, this is real, like I mean, there's emphasis on her sizes when she's in her like small form, but this is like even ridiculous because she's like super muscular and all. But anyways, then we have Gawain as she's telling that to Rosebank. We're like, Est Rosamond. No, actually, it's Est Rosamond Celsif Celrose, which is a spell that she, I believe, uses on the Chaos Knight. And her herself, I think, like, I'm not certain if she herself teleports away, or is it she teleports away while the other one just thump to the floor? Like, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say what exactly is happening here, because like we see her like whoosh, which I'm kind of thinking about makes it look like she's teleporting away. But she is bumping to the. But they are all like I think falling down. I mean, like she like throws them up, but then she goes away. But she said that she's going to leave Rosebank, that she can go away from this. So I'm kind of assuming that she's gonna kill these guys, or at least she's like finishing them off. But if it was just like her getting teleport, like, okay, Gawain is big and all, but she's not like giant size. Like Rosebank herself seems to be like a middle. It seems to be like about the same size as Gawain's apps. So I'm not entirely certain if that's supposed to be like a spell to kill them, or if that's them like uh falling, just falling to the ground. Maybe it's gonna be up to Rosebank to like drag them out or something, or maybe they're gonna kill them. Maybe Gawain's planning on killing them after she deals with a chaos creature. I'm not exactly certain, but regardless, Gawain was like, "You can go away. I don't give a shit." The other ones just kind of, I guess, are gonna be left on the floor unconscious until they can properly execute them or something. I don't really know. Kind of weird that that Gawain didn't take Rosebank's chaos staff, since that would be an easy solution. Because I do believe Rosebank still has the staff, and that would be like the easiest solution. Like, all right, girl, give me your chaos staff. Thank you. Boom, it's over. All right, you can go now. We'll kill the rest. Bye bye. So I'm not exactly certain what's going on. But anyways, we cut into Tristan's fight against the chaos creatures. It's just kind of walking past, and he's like, ha ha. And then we get a shot of the chaos creatures, and Tristan's like, so this is it. I just can't beat you, because I'm not like my mom and dad, because I'm not a pure goddess clan member or a demon clan member either. Actually, no, it's because you don't fucking want to use either of your powers. Like, you're still in your fucking base, dude. Like, use your Goddess Clan powers, use your Demon Clan powers. Now, did you even use any of your magics? Like, that's the thing. I get Trish I want to use the Demon Clan, so that's like kind of a, unstable, especially in this, like, area. I mean, I can understand the Demon Clan, but why not go full power Goddess? Like, why not you go your extent to the strongest you can get to? I mean, I'm not certain if your half goddess, half demon is your strongest, or if one is more powerful in that state. But just go into it and fucking beat and just go all ham on it. Just use some holy magic. Forgot kind of loud. But then it's just like, because I washed out of both. So yeah, he's basically. And then we have Gawain showing up, being like being the real queen that she is in this chapter. She's like, "What a coincidence!" And she grabs Tristan on his shoulder. As Gawain's like, "I'm just as much of a washout as you. If you don't know what you are, you can't reach out to others or love them either." So I guess Gawain kind of got like a bit of a thought process to her, like the reason why she doesn't love is because she's not like the rest. I don't think whatever she says here is like an end to a character arc in terms of like, oh, I now realize who I am, why I can't feel love or anything else. Like, I think she's just like saying it, just like saying it because, oh, that's the reason. Like, maybe that's the reason I don't compare, because I'm kind of similar as the rest are. Which is kind of nice that we get some character development on Gawain or some kind of like thing. Because, again, while Gawain was in the story for a while now, and while a part of the beginning stages of the Leona's arc did have focus on finding her, when it comes down to it, she kind of wasn't doing much or getting much character. She was kind of like, we're looking for her. We found her. We got some showings from her. We had a little bit of battles. Melagala, she got depowered, and then she kind of like vanished into background. We get some conversations with her. We get some focus, but not much. Like panels, like couple of like 2 pages or 3 pages at most, like very few. And then we get to the next arc, and she barely participates. And even in this arc, she has a bit in the beginning, but then is immediately like taken away. And yeah, it's very nice that we get some character and all that type of stuff from her. And then we have Gawain saying, "But it's fine, isn't it? That's not who I am, and that's what you are too." So yeah, as there everyone's also saying, as washouts, we struggle with all we have and try to claw our way to the top. Now come along with me, and let's show them the spirit and pride of a washout. As she uses rising impact. No, I am kind of curious if this is like more of if the attitude here is also kind of a personality change as she goes when she's in her buff state. Like like similar to how like Asuka O'Hara was a lot more prideful than he was when he was like in his small state. So I do have to wonder this is the reason she's talking this big is because of that as well. Because even she's like, why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like this? Because he's surprised by it, but it does not really matter that much as she as it's but it's fine. Like I'm assuming again we're probably gonna focus. We're probably gonna get a reveal at some point about what Gwen truly is. Basically, she relates to Trishan because while Trishan does at least know what he is, he doesn't really have any kind of pride or focus on which one he should be or if he should like even the middle he doesn't really do. Well, Gawain just doesn't know what she is, where she comes, or anything. Like, she is Arthur's niece. And she has, I guess, considers Arthur's brother her father. But is that true, or is that just like more like I was told to refer to them as that way, so I'm gonna be stuck referring to them that way. That and also there seems to be like some abuse in Gawain's past from her father. So we have to wait and see if we're ever going. So we have to wait and see on how that's gonna be revealed. But anyways, this is the other chapter where we have Gawain punching that creature. Now I feel like we are probably still now for the next chapter. I feel like we might still focus on Gawain and Trishan find this chaos creature. Which again, I feel like you could have just like grabbed Rose Banks like chaos staff and snap it like a twig. Or maybe who knows? Maybe the next chapter is gonna be revealed that Gawain has taken Rose Banks staff, but she just wanted Trishan to like do something badass and for the plot purposes. So yeah. Like I'm assuming next chapter is gonna be the ending for this because I really don't think this chaos creature can fight Gawain and Trishan fighting seriously up against it. Like I really do have to question. Also, if this chaos creature can really fight two of the 4 knights seriously, then I really have to question why would they even want to go into Camelot again? Because like again, like you guys could like you need 2 of your Province's knights to beat one of these. Do you really not think that Camelot has stronger chaos creatures there? Like, if there's any place that there should be like the strongest chaos creatures from the most powerful demons put together, or at least the demons that are like functioning the best, it would become a lot. So I don't think so. I don't think this fight between Gawain and Tristan should really last longer than the next chapter. Like, it should really finish quickly. And then after that, maybe we're gonna focus on Percival and then Lancelot a bit to end his fight, and go back to Percival to end his fight. So we'll wait and see how this fight is gonna go until next week. But I feel like we're probably ending the next week with this battle between all of these. There's kind of like let's call it more battle royale fight. But yeah, anyways. I hope you like this chapter reaction. I hope you leave your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.